Hello, I am Jane Anderson, and I'm the Executive Director of the Friends of the River Foundation, which is a very special group working to make the Smoky Hill River that flows through Salina a wonderful place to play, learn, and relax. We are here to share a story that takes place along the banks of our river, the Smoky Hill River.
Hi there, I'm Tammy, and today we have a story for you called Tea Party Trouble. Now, our story takes place here. This is one of the planets in our solar system. Does anybody know what planet we live on? Earth, that's right. Now, if we zoom in a little bit to the continent where we live, we don't live in Europe or Africa, we live in North America, that's right. And right in the middle is our country, in between Canada and Mexico. That's right, the United States of America. Now in those states, if we zoom in just a little bit more, right in the middle, almost looks like a rectangle with a little bite taken out of it. That's our state. Do you know what state we live in? Kansas. Yep, and see that little red dot in the middle? That's a city. Let's zoom into that. Oh, yeah. See the city outline? The streets that go through? That's our city. What city do we live in? Salina. And see this squiggly blue line running through? Does anybody know what that represents on the map? The river, that's right. That's our river, the Smoky Hill River. The river where we get our water and our water goes back to when we're done with it. And that is where our story takes place today. If we zoom in just a little bit more, oh my goodness, what do you think that is?
That's my beautiful home, and I live in that lovely lodge. Come inside as I prepare for my tea party. I'm Bella Beaver, and welcome to the Smoky Hill River neighborhood. Oh, I've invited my dear friend, Mr. Great Blue Heron, and our new neighbor, Bartholomew Bullfrog, to come and have some tea and chat and get to know one another. Well, a few years ago, I was new to the neighborhood. I was really worried I wouldn't make any friends, and then I met Mr. Great Blue Heron. He was shy and didn't say much at first, but after a while, we became great friends. And now I feel like I've been here forever. Have you ever been new to a neighborhood or school? You have? Well, that can be kind of scary sometimes. That's why it's so important to be welcoming to new people to your neighborhood. Oh, where was I? Oh, I'm in my lodge, of course. Oh, do you know what I eat in what my lodge is made of? It's made of sticks and mud. Oh, what do I eat? I eat sticks and not mud. Well, that's because I'm an herbivore. That's a fancy name for vegetarian. Oh, I also eat, let's see now. I eat wood, leaves, and water root plants. Can you say herbivore? Very good. Oh, I think I ought to get my treats ready because they're gonna be here any time. Oh, do you know where I store my treats? I store them underwater. It's like my own little private refrigerator. Oh, well, here I go. Oh, so delicious. Twiggy pudding and bark biscuits. Well, my friends are still not here yet. Oh, and you know, they're bringing their own treats because we don't eat the same things. Oh, let's see. Oh, I think I hear the heron coming. You know, he often flies in this kind of weather. But he's walking. Well, it is a nice spring day. Where does Heron live? He lives around the river bend, past Lily Pad Park, next to turkey, vulture, perch. Oh, you often find him waiting in the shallows there. Well, good day, Mr. Great Blue Heron. Oh, what did you bring today? Oh, mouse mousse and fish fritters. Well, it's not really my cup of tea, as I don't eat meat, but I'm sure it's perfectly delicious. Oh, do come in. Oh, well, Bartholomew isn't here yet, but I'm sure he'll be here soon. Did you notice my grandmother's tea set? It's my favorite. Oh, dear Heron, I know it's spring and the lady herons will be here soon. Have you decided what kind of nesting site you'll have this year? Yes. Oh, dear. By the river in the tall grass or reeds? Last year you had your nest in the trees. Well, I guess it's good to change things up. Well, good luck with the ladies.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, that must be Bartholomew. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, good morning, Mr. Bartholomew. Oh, I'm so glad you could come to tea. Have you had a good morning?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thanks for inviting me to tea.
Oh, come in and meet Mr. Great Blue Heron.
Great blue heron. Miss Bella.
Yes?
I've heard great blue herons are great big bullies.
Oh, really? Why, Heron wouldn't hurt anyone. He's a nice, gentle fellow. Oh, do come in, Bartholomew.
Are you sure he's looking awfully strangely at me?
Oh, tut-tut, Heron wouldn't hurt a fly. Would you, Heron? Would you, Heron? Oh, Bartholomew, do come in and put your basket down.
Okay.
Oh, as I like to say, welcome to the Smoky Hill River neighborhood, or Home Sweet Habitat. A habitat is a place where animals live. Can you say habitat? Oh, well, Bartholomew, I hope you found all that you need. Have you found food, shelter, water? You do have enough space, do you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. It was crowded where I came from with all my brothers and sisters jumping up and down. Maybe it's crowded here, too.
Oh, Heron, aren't you being a bit too friendly? Now, Bartholomew, where have you built your shelter, your home?
Well, I found a nice place in the shallows of Lily Pad Park. It's a great place for a frog to hunt for food.
Oh, well, that makes you a carnivore. A carnivore is an animal that eats other animals. Can you say carnivore? Well, speaking of eating, is anyone hungry? Well, Bartholomew, what kind of treats did you bring?
I brought some dragonfly dollops and worm whatnots. Oh, what did you bring? I bet it's delicious.
Oh, it is bark biscuits and twiggy pudding.
Bark biscuits and twiggy pudding plants. Blah, blah.
Well, Bartholomew, how would you like it if someone called your treats ugly and disgusting?
Oh, well, that would be very nice. That would hurt my feelings. And I just did that to you, didn't I?
Well, animals eat what they're adapted to eat. I have big teeth because I eat wood. Well, and Heron has a big gullet and strong beak because he eats animals. And you have a big mouth because you eat animals also. You know, some are omnivores. Omnivores eat both animals and plants. Can you say omnivore? We're all different, but we all eat.
Well, gee, Miss Bella, I'm sorry for saying that about your food. I didn't think about it, but, well, your food is lovely, but I don't think I could eat any of it.
Well, what a lovely apology. Why, we all learn as we grow. Oh, well, speaking of treats, I think Heron brought something you might enjoy. Fish fritters and mouse mousse.
Oh, mouse mousse. I love mouse mousse. Oh, what else do you eat, Mr. Heron? Mr. Heron, he doesn't talk much. Is there something wrong with him?
Oh, Bartholomew, you don't talk about folks. Why, Heron is just shy, and he doesn't say much. Now, let me think now. What does Heron eat? Let's see. He eats fish, insects, small rodents. I'm glad he doesn't eat large rodents or I might be prey. Let's see, lizards, toads. I think there's something else. I can't remember. What was it? Oh, dear, and bullfrogs! Oh, no, Harry! Get off of here! My Harry, he's too big for you to eat. Now, get a grip on yourself!
See, I told you great big herons were great big bullies. Ah!
Oh, apologize.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Whoa.
Oh, Bartholomew, don't tell me you wouldn't have eaten him if he'd been a smaller predator. Just as you eat things such as fish, mice, small birds, and other frogs. Why, you eat anything you can get into your mouth. Now apologize.
Gee, Mr. Heron, I'm sorry for calling you a bully.
Well, isn't this nice? That maybe you two could get along. And it seems to me you both have a lot in common.
Well, Mr. Heron, you won't try to eat me again, will you? Oh, look at that. Oh, I love mouse moose. I'd like to try your fish furs. How about this? Would you like to try some dragonfly dollops and worm whatnots?
Oh, isn't this marvelous? Who would like some tea?
The end. Our little story comes to a close as friends, old and soon to be, share a cup of tea and some goodies. What a time they had. It seemed like there was a bit of a rocky start. Can anyone think of something one of our characters might have said or done that might have hurt another character's feelings? Feel free to pause the video and think and discuss before going on. Well, let's see here. Bartholomew did call Mr. Heron a bully without even knowing him. And Bartholomew was really loud about not liking Bella's food. Maybe a thing that you could do if you're not sure you might like something is say, no thank you. Let's see here. Well, we can't forget, Heron did try to eat Bartholomew. That kind of wasn't good. Well, so let's see here. How did these characters make it better? How did they resolve their conflict? Well, I know it's an important thing to tell another person how something makes you feel. Like when Bella got her feelings hurt about her food, she told Bartholomew and they worked it out and they talked it out. And Bartholomew and Mr. Bullfrog did a really good job of apologizing when they messed up, didn't they? And that really helped everyone feel better. Now, can anyone tell me where these animals live? What river? The Smoky Hill River, good job. All right, so on the Smoky Hill River, they have their shelter, which is their special home. First, Bella, do you remember the name of her home? Lodge. Yes, she lives in a lodge. A beaver lodge is different from a beaver dam. A dam holds back the water and creates the beaver pond, where the lodge is where a beaver actually lives. So let's see here. How about Mr. Great Blue Heron? What kind of home does he have? That's kind of tricky because he can have either a home in a nest in a tree, or the nest can be on the ground, hidden in the tall grasses or reeds. Now, Bartholomew Bullfrog, he actually doesn't have a shelter, but where do you find frogs? Frogs need to be in calm, shallow waters. If the water's too fast, the frogs could get swept downstream. All right, how about, let's see here, how about what our friends eat? Bella Beaver ate only plants. Do you know the special word for an animal that only eats plants? That's right, herbivore. Let's see here. How about Mr. Great Blue Heron and Bartholomew Bullfrog? They were meat eaters, also known as predators. There is a special word for animals that only eat other animals. Do you know what that word could be? Carnivore. You guys are really good at this. Let's see here. There's one more, and it describes animals. They eat both animals and plants. Do you know what that word is? It's omnivore. Oh, like I said, you guys are really good at this. Well, that's it for our friends on the river. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you around. Take care.